lecture, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make a zombie boss like this one does. Even though it looks a little bit dirty and ancient, but in this zombie it doesn't contain any functionality, because for the simplicity's sake I have added only the rules for attacking on it, and it explodes and it disappears when its HP decreases. So we're gonna write a very simple code to create this zombie, and we're gonna create this zombie out of the parts, right? So let's get started and let's see that how we can create it. I will suggest that you follow every step one by one, whichever is taught in this video. So what we're gonna do is that we'll take a part. So we go it over here, get a part, and we'll rotate it so that we can make a torso out of it. And we click on it, we'll make it big, just little bit of this. Then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna duplicate it, just slide it towards the left. What we want to do is that we want to make an arm out of it, so we will squeeze it, bring it to the right, make it a little bit smaller, then squeeze it again and move it using a move tool. That's it. I think it will. Alright, that's it. So let's go to the left side and let's see, are we able to form a arm? Okay, let's see. Yeah, a little bit of tweaks. That's it. Let's duplicate it and bring it towards the left side, right side of the zombie. Okay, this his arm is little bit border, so let's squeeze a little bit from here as well. Okay, let's see how it looks. It's kind of fat zombie, so let's make it a thinner zombie boss and move it little bit over here. That's it. So it got its arm. Now we want to make its face. What we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate the same thing, bring it up, move it to left, and just squeeze downwards and a little bit on left. We're gonna increase its width, just a little bit increase in height, and there you go, you have its face. Now I'm gonna select the whole thing and move it upwards just a bit so that I can make its legs. Click on the same thing, bring it down, and just duplicate it and bring it to the left. Right. Okay, so what we got is zombie's leg. We're gonna make it a little bit of fatter, so we're gonna scale it. Okay, let's go on the left side, scale that thing again. Alright, so we have a zombie boss over here, and we're gonna move it up a bit so that I can get his legs. Alright, so we have a zombie here. Let's move it to the right side of the zombie. Okay, what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna select the whole thing. How we're gonna select is that click on your right button of your mouse. I am just clicking on it and I'm dragging a bit. Okay, let's do it again. Alright, so click on your left button of your mouse and drag it like this. You have an anchor icon over here, click on it. Now the whole part is anchored. Let's select the whole thing again, go into the properties and change the brick color. I'm making it a little bit of greenish, and I have to adjust the color, so I will go in here. I'll decrease its color. Alright, is that again we're gonna select it using our left key of our mouse. Then now you can see that every part is highlighted. Just what we have to do is that we click on the right side of the mouse button and we get all these options. What we have to do is group as model. We have to select this option over here, which is highlighted by the blue color. We click on it, and as you can see, we got the model name over here. We have to right click on it and rename it as Zombie Boss 2, because I already have a zombie boss. What you can do is that you can rename it as a Zombie Boss 2. So let's rename it Zombie Boss 2. Okay. So when this thing is done, now what we have to do? We have created our zombie. Alright, one thing we are missing, that is sparkles. How we add the sparkles? Let's try it adding one. So we clicking on the zombie boss 2. We had a small plus icon over here, and we type sparkles, and we got sparkles. Okay, where we have the sparkles? We have a sparkles over here. We don't want it here to be floating like this, so we will put it in some parts. Okay, we will select this thing and bring it over here. Oh, its arm is sparkling. I don't want its arms to be sparkle. I want the sparkle to be in its torso. So I'll navigate to the parts. I will click the parts like this and see which part of the zombie is getting highlighted. Right now, the head part is highlighted. One thing that you can make things easier for yourself is that rename these parts. How you rename it? See, this part is highlighted with a blue color. You click a right click on this, rename it, name it as head. Simple. Let's go to another part. Let's see which of the part is get highlighted. Okay, this is the torso of the zombie. So we right click on it, rename it as say torso. Simple. Let's go to the next part. This is the leg part, and which part of the leg it is? It is the right leg. So rename it right leg. Yeah. Next thing is that let's click on this part, and which part is highlighting of the zombie boss is the left leg. We're gonna rename it as a left leg. Simple. Now let's see which part it is. Okay, this is the right hand, so we're gonna rename it and right hand. One more part is left. Oh, left part where we have sparkles. We're gonna rename it left hand. Okay, so the zombie boss, what we did for the zombie boss is that we have renamed all its body parts. Now we wanted this sparkle to coming out of its body, that is torso, so we will drag it over here. How you drag it? You click on the sparkle. Okay, you already have the sparkle selected, and use your left button of the mouse, click on it, then drag it to the torso, and you have it. You have the sparkles over here. So you want to change the sparkles color. What you have to do, keep the sparkle selected, go into the properties, and you see the sparkle over here. You change the sparkle color, you get the sparkle color over here. You go in this icon, and I am selecting it to be a yellowish green, so it represents zombie. And okay, So the sparkles are coming out to be very fast. So I want to reduce their speed. So how we reduce its speed is using time scale. So we have a dragger over here. We will just drag it little bit closer to the left side, and you can see that the time the sparkles are coming out has reduced. So let's cross it, and here we have it. Okay, we are left with one more thing that we should add for the zombie, is that we click on the zombie pass, we create a humanoid so that it gives the functionality. So what it says that what humanoid adds is that it gives a special functionality of a character. Okay, so we add this humanoid. That's it. So now we have done with creating a zombie pass. So what we are left is that we have to add a script. We have to add a rules for the zombie, that okay, how should I beat it up? But before adding a rule, what we are left with, the material. Okay, like in this zombie, if I bring it closer, what it looks like? It looks like an ancient old zombie which have been left for a long time. So let's give this zombie a different material. Let's see how we can get those things. I can give it foil. This zombie looks like a little bit weird. Let's change its material. Let's see what other materials are. Okay, we have leafy grass, we have a grass, we have a marble, and I think it is a metal. A metal zombie will be different. Plaster zombie. Okay, it is a sand. Oh, it doesn't look good. Limestone, no. Carpet. We can go with the carpet. Okay. It looks like a zombie which is stitched together using a carpet. A very different skin it has. Alright, so now our zombie have a color, it have a material, we have humanoid it, and it is having a sparkle. Okay. And one more thing that you can add is that you can add light to it. Like in this zombie, it have a green light. So let's add a small green light to it so that it glows. But how you can add it is that you can go back to this torso part, click on it, and you give a point light to it, and it have a light. Or you just skip this part because it is not necessary, so I'm deleting it right now for this. So what I'm gonna do next is that we will bring a script. How we'll bring a script? We click on this zombie pass. There is a small icon over here. We click on this, and there is a script. We click on script. Alright. Okay. Now the script have some words. What is written? It is written hello world. Print hello world. We're gonna remove this. How are we gonna remove it? A shortcut key will be Control A. Control A selects every text in a file, and we just click on backspace. That's it. So our code, our whatever rules that you have written, or it is already written, if you want to delete everything from it, you want to clear everything, you can use the shortcut method, and the shortcut method is Control A and backspace. That's it, simple as it is. Okay, so let's bring the script to the left side. How you do that? You grab this script with your left click of the mouse. I'm clicking on it with my left click. I'm dragging it out. Can you see a boxes print in front, shown in front of your screen? Just bring it there and click on it. You're getting a gray box over here, and leave your mouse. That's it. You got your script on your right side, so that it's easy for you to see what of the changes is happening in your game. Okay, let's add this rules now. we are writing the rules. Alright, so first thing what we'll do, that we will target the parent. Who's the parent? The zombie boss. So think it as a folder. Okay, we are targeting a folder. How we target a folder? So first we want to target a folder, so we're gonna do it like script. Okay, we have moved somewhere else. No, we're not moving that. Alright, we will write it here. Script. Script. Okay, script. Parent. That's it. Script. Parent. Who's the parent? Parent is a zombie boss 2. Okay, zombie boss 2 is a parent. So this script file is inside the zombie boss. Okay, this file. So what this file is telling you is that, hey, I'm the file inside the zombie boss, and I want to store the location of my parent folder. So I can just write script.parent. So my name is script file, and I just want to know the parent's file folder's location. So this is how we target it. And now we want to store this location inside a variable, which is like a storage box. So we say local, and we will name it zombie boss. Okay, we say it zombie boss. Alright, next what we're gonna do is that we're gonna store the zombie box HP health. So we will say boss health, right? And I'm gonna put the boss health 100. You can put it to be 200 or 300, whatever you desire. You can put all those numbers over here. Now when you hit the zombie, it takes some damages. What the damages could be, it could be 10, it could be 20. For the time being, I'm making it to be 30. So I will write the damage. I'm storing the damage in the variable. So damage is a variable name, and we are creating a variable using a local keyword, so that this damage keyword or this variable is not stealed by other script files. Alright, so now we have the health, now we have a damage point, and we have the parent's location. Now because we have a parent, zombie boss is the whole thing of a parent, so I want to target the torso of the zombie, where we gonna hit the zombie. So we say local, then zombie torso, zombie boss torso. You just have to name whatever you are referring to or pointing to. It will be easier for you to check your rules, that is it right or wrong. Okay, now what we're gonna do is like we say zombie boss dot torso. That's it. That's how you target your torso, because we already have named the torsos right here. We have renamed the parts earlier, so we have a torso over here. You can refer it to here and see it is present. Okay, alright, one more thing. So in this lecture, what we're gonna do is, what we are doing basically is that we are targeting the torso, this part of the zombie, torso part of the zombie, and we are clicking on it. We are not hitting with any tools or any sword, we're just clicking on it, and we are checking that is the zombie dies when we click on it. Like we are making a very simple zombie. So in order to zombie to react of how we click on it, we want a click detector, so that it captures our clicks. It knows that we are clicking the torso. So we go in the torso, you can see that I am clicking on torso, and it's getting highlighted with a blue color, and there is this small plus icon. We click on it, then we will write click detector. It gave us the option click detector. That's it. We had the click detector inside the torso. It got added. We just have to leave it as it is. We don't have to do anything. But why we added click detector here? So that in our rules we can tell the rules that I have a click detector here. So let's complete the story of click detector here. So we have a zombie boss torso. We have a zombie boss torso, and in this zombie boss torso we have a click detector. And this click detector will detect what? Mouse clicks, right? Because we have to click using a mouse. So we'll do it a mouse click. Then this mouse click should do something. Okay, we want to connect it with something. So what we're gonna do is that we will connect it with a function. Okay, function is something you tell it to do something. Okay, so here we want this function to calculate the HP of the zombie, and when it's getting clicked, does the HP reduces or decreases? Whatever happens, we have to write it inside this function. It's our like helper. The function help us to do something. Okay, so in this function it takes a player. Okay, it takes a player. I'm just putting enter. So I'll increase its size so that you can see it. Alright. Now this function have a player over here. So what this player denotes? It denotes the you are the player. So we have to check, we have to tell the games that when the player is present, then it will do something, right? If player is not present, how the hell we gonna put the zombie to the death? So what we're gonna do is that we are checking for the player. We are checking for the player that if the player is present or not. So now the player is present. Now the player is present. So what we're gonna do is that we will write a rules for it that okay, I have a player. So this click detector was done by a player. So we're gonna say we have a boss health, and we're gonna store the boss health again after the damage. Because when the mouse was clicked, it was checked that if it was done by a player or not. So this whole thing means that zombie boss torso have a click detector, and it detects the mouse click. So we are connecting to a functionality, we are connecting to a function where it says that if there was a click, then it has been done by a player. Okay, then if it was done by the player, then our boss health was decreased, and we just can print the boss player's name. You can have your player's health. We can print the player's name over here. Player's name. Okay, we can have a player name over here. It could be your player name. And next what we're gonna do is that we're gonna check. See, I'm getting an option over here. If boss health is greater than 0, I will just okay it. And then what I'm gonna do is that okay, we got a suggestion of that boss health left is boss health. Okay, so boss health left, how much health left? I will rename it as health left. Okay, then after if boss health is greater than 0, then print this. Otherwise, if boss health is less than 0 or it have become 0, then boss is dead. Alright, this will be printed. Now what another thing that I'm going to add is explosion. What are gonna when the boss will die, it will explode. Okay, it will explode. And second thing is that we can give a position of the explosion. So zombie boss have a position, and we are targeting that position because everything whatever you are adding in your Roblox, it have a certain position. Then explosion will happen in the workplace, and blast radius will be 0. Why the blast radius is 0? Because if I don't create it as a 0, then your player, the player that you are playing, will also get plus along with the zombie boss, and that's the thing you don't want to happen. Next is that what I'm going to do is that after the explosions, because when you kill a boss, they drop some coins or it gives you some XP in your inventory. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that right now I'm not going to add XP to your health, but what I'm going to do is that I will gonna drop some coins so that we know that it had something for us. It is like a reward for you. So we're gonna put 1, then 5. Say for loop. For loop is the loop that runs for some times. Okay, so I equals to 1 is the starting point, and 5 is till the time the for loop will run. If for loop will run for 5 times, that's what the for loop going to do for us. So what this for loop going to do is that it will create 5 points. It will create 5 points for us. How are we going to create a points? So we will we make a variable coin, and in this we will store a new coin. This instance new, what this instance new does is that it create a path for us. Just like you drag a path from here, we can write a rule for dragging the path from there. So now I will have a shape of this coin to be as looks like a ball. So part type will be ball. Part type will be ball. Okay. Alright. Now the material. What will be the material of the coin? So the material of the coin will be neon. So anom material dot neon. Okay. Now I want a color. I want to color it, so you can add a color of your choice. You're free to add your own color, but remember that you have to use color 3, and from that we have to add RGB. Then we can give a lots of color, so we can put a color like here RGB to be, I'm going to put RGB as R55, then 215 comma 0. Okay, that's just this color. Okay, you can see the colors. Now what I'm left is the coin size. So I want the coin size to be not large but small enough that it could be seen by your eyes. So how we have to set the coin size? We have vectors. So vector takes 3 values. So I'm putting 101 and tab. That's it. Let's move to the position of the coin. As we are getting the recommendation, just click on the tab keyword and you will get your options. Alright, there is one more things that are getting recommended. It is that coin anchored equals false. Coin anchored equals to false is mean that coin will not levitate on top of anywhere, and coin, whatever the position we are giving to the coin, will come back to the ground because of the gravity, and physics rules are getting followed in your Roblox. Coin can collide means that whether you can collide with the part or not. Coin dot parent means that the we want the coin parent. Okay, we want to target coin parent, so we are setting it to our workspace. And workspace, what is a workspace? Here you can see the workspace over here. This is our workspace. Okay, so and now at last what we're gonna do is that we're gonna remove the debris. Game debris means that whatever the points that we got generated, it will get automatically removed from the games after the 10 seconds. Okay, so let's see that what we are left now. We are left with one thing, is that we have to destroy the zombie boss when it died. So we're gonna destroy it. We have to explicitly put over here so that it gets destroyed, and that's it. I'm putting an end to it. Okay, let's see, does it work on it? All right. And if any errors are there, we will get here in our output section. So how we get an output section, I will show it to you. I will just squeeze it. All right, what I'm gonna do is that I will play the simulation. All right, I got my simulation over here, and if you want to know whether your rules are correct or not, so simply you have to go to the script over here. There is a script, you can see the cursor over here. Click on the script, go to the output, you will see everything to be displayed here. So currently the boss, I am not showing the boss HP right now, but okay, let's say this is a player, and I am going to click on this. See, I'm getting this mark. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on it. See, look at him over here. Can you see over here? I got Peropeco 42. That's my character's name. The health left 70. So boss health was 100, and I got his damage to be 30. So it is showing me health left 70. Again, I will click on it. See, it is showing health left 40 at down. Again, I'm going to click at it. That's it. So one error that is showing me is that this, I'm getting an error over here. So what this error says, that the workspace zombie is nil with the position. All right, so we want to add a different thing over here because it is not getting taken. So let's see what we can do about it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're going to so it is zombie boss. So zombie boss have a primary part and have a position. So what we can do is here that instead of giving it as a position of here, we can give a position of zombie torso. Let's try this. So if the zombie boss position is not taking in, we can always give zombie boss torso. Let's play. Let's see our zombie gets destroyed or not. Okay, let's go back to the zombie, click on it, click, and okay, it got blast, but we already having a problem over here. We have a zombie boss position, and the zombie boss position, okay, our coin have a problem. Let's stop it. Let's see whether we can fix it. Okay, we're going to fix it over here. Instead of zombie boss, we will have a zombie boss torso. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Let's run it. Let's see, does it work or not? Click. Zombie boss is dead. Oh, and you got the coins. All right. So whenever you get an error, you will be shown over here on this output section. So the error that what we got was that our Roblox Studio was not able to understand where the zombie boss is. So it knows where the zombie boss torso is. So we replaced the zombie boss with the zombie boss torso position, and we got our positions and all, and we destroyed the zombie boss. So that's it for this lecture now, and thank you for listening.